one. Here it is right now. 1 hour and 23 minutes into the tape. Welcome to StockMarketFunding.com. Go back earlier and fetch those videos that were done in pre-market on Apple on 6/2. Today is 6/2, 7:54 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And basically some of the new people in the trial was told that here was the gap, and if I could not, I would sell short, which I said there was a double sell short into this bar. That's the SMF 15-minute Pro Trader bar. And if you can't close above it, you need to be going short. And here's a slide that bid. And that's exactly what we did. This is the 15-minute chart. And that's the 15-minute bar. That's the 15-minute sell gap to the low, to the burn, and everything we did. And we're right back here at double price action. Intraday low is there. Thing we're going to be looking for, that 10-minute, ever since I showed it in pre-market, and when the market opened, it's been declining in price. And that's another reason why you couldn't get up here. And go fetch that earlier video in the first hour and put these videos together. That means that the up move is buyable. You can still buy off the bottom, sell quick for one reason. Why? Once again, I'm going to make it simple for the people in the free trial. Is this is slide the bid. This is a left-hand reversal. Left side of the market. SMF Pro Trader bar right here. Couldn't close above it. That blue line that you were told over an hour ago, if it kept declining in price, this would fail and you would not close above it, but to sell short into it. Double price action, you didn't close. You'd get short. You would add to position right here. You would actually add a lot more because that is the second failure. Yeah, it was a little bit higher, but there's no closing price above it. And I said, if you're going to trade below half of this bar, that trend would be weak, and sliding the 3-minute bid was the way to do it. And that's exactly how it is. In our SMF platform, it is mathematically programmed at price action points, whether they're good or bad, and then there's another system that goes with it. And the truth is right here before the beloved eyes. And sliding that bid. Here. Swing high. Bid. Right here. Right here. 263.83 pennies. Swing low. Right here. 261.50. You could make all of that money at failure at price action on that intraday short. And because of the 15 being the way that it was, and I even told people yesterday, now that you got me all worked up, and excuse me if I blow out your eardrums, I don't mean no harm. If I can get this here, I said that on a 60-minute chart that there was some overbought actions. And what I'm doing on this videotape, I'm just checking my 3-minute chart on Google. So Google had price failure as well. Double bottom price action, big move. We'll be doing a separate one on that. We had plenty of seniors involved in trading Google. They traded every day. It's the most beautiful thing. Up, straight down, price action up, price action short. You take the combined value you make here in the combined SMF Pro Trader profits here, and you add the two moves together, you're doing quite well compared to what other people do for a living these days. That's another good thing about joining the SMF. Here it's called Stock Market Funding, but SMF Street, right here. The SMF firm. And you actually become part of the firm. That's a lot of difference than roads you've probably been down in the past. Anyways, price action failed there. We know what Google's doing. Here's your price action slide. The contracts are still down here. We sold out of these contracts and we're looking to buy at a lower bid. And that was on the other tape. You can go fetch that video. That was at 7:58. Why don't you try around 7 o'clock, 6:30, or in that first hour and find the Apple titles. And go back and review. Retail, wholesale entry at 965. Closing price 9.35. They haven't broke the low. I'm going to put new orders out. If I can't hold up here in price action, then I'm going to buy. at a different price. And here's the equity, and here's the option contract. Here you go. There it is, 1030 by 10. Now, listen. We bought them early in the tape, and we also scaled out to get a lower price. Why? Because we're market makers, and we knew where that price action failure would be on the equity at that 15-minute bar that's on this very tape. Go back and rewind it and fetch it and take a look at that SMF 15-minute Pro Trader bar. SMF 15-minute Pro Trader bar. Couldn't close above it, so that's why I sold these 260 calls. Or I could have sat there and speculated. That's what everyone does. Or puts an opinion on it. Everyone does that. At SMF, we don't. We have price action formula. That's it. It doesn't have an opinion. It doesn't have what if involved. The price action doesn't have any of that. What the price action does have is that was retail. We traded wholesale. We came out with a handsome profit. And the thing about it is the equity failed. So that's why I'm a buyer below the market on the $260 call, which had a closing price of $9.35. It made a high of $11.85 on the open, came down to $9.65. $2.20 dropped down to the wholesale bid to the entry based on everything over here using the SMF. Market maker is different than day trader and investor because it's done on this action during the day. And markets are created at certain prices and exchanged at certain prices. And that's what this is about. It's not about, well, no. It's about hardcore price action reality at SMF Market Maker Trader.